about to go. Raw Steel Gaming steals the show. From coasters high to vaults below. Get ready, friends, it's time to flow. Simulations twist and turn. In a vortex you will yearn. Here comes Ross to lead the way. Grab your snacks, it's time to play. Stream's about to start, oh yeah. Hold on tight to your gaming chair. Planet Coaster thrills and chills. Raw Steel brings the magic skills. Fallout wastelands we're gonna roam. Building empires brick by stone. From The Sims to lands unknown. Welcome to Ross Gaming Throne. Quest and missions, pixels bright. Adventure awaits all through the night. Level up, we're taking flight. Gaming dreams come into light. Stream's about to start, oh yeah. Hold on tight to your gaming chair. Planet Coaster thrills and chills. Raw Steel brings the magic skills. Stream's about to start, oh yeah. Hold on tight to your gaming chair. Planet Coaster thrills and chills. Raw Steel brings the magic skills. Raw Steel brings the magic skills. Click that button, ride's about to go. Raw Steel Gaming steals the show. From coasters high to vaults below. Get ready, friends, it's time to flow. Simulations twist and turn. In a vortex you will yearn. Here comes Ross to lead the way. Grab your snacks, it's time to play. Stream's about to start, oh yeah. Hold on tight to your gaming chair. Planet Coaster thrills and chills. Raw Steel brings the magic skills. Fallout wastelands we're gonna roam. Building empires brick by stone. From The Sims to lands unknown. Welcome to Ross Gaming Throne. Quest and missions, pixels bright. Adventure awaits all through the night. Level up, we're taking flight. Gaming dreams come into light. Stream's about to start, oh yeah. Hold on tight to your gaming chair. Planet Coaster thrills and chills. Raw Steel brings the magic skills. Stream's about to start, oh yeah. Hold on tight to your gaming chair. Planet Coaster thrills and chills. Raw Steel brings the magic skills. Raw Steel brings the magic skills. Click that button, ride's about to go. Raw Steel Gaming steals the show. From coasters high to vaults below. Get ready, friends, it's time to flow. Simulations twist and turn. In a vortex you will yearn. Here comes Ross to lead the way. Grab your snacks, it's time to play. Stream's about to start, oh yeah. Hold on tight to your gaming chair. Planet Coaster thrills and chills. Raw Steel brings the magic skills. Fallout wastelands we're gonna roam. Building empires brick by stone. From The Sims to lands unknown. Welcome to Ross Gaming Throne. Quest and missions, pixels bright. Adventure awaits all through the night. Level up, we're taking flight. Gaming dreams come into light. Stream's about to start, oh yeah. Hold on tight to your gaming chair. Planet Coaster thrills and chills. Raw Steel brings the magic skills. Stream's about to start, oh yeah. Hold on tight to your gaming chair. Planet Coaster thrills and chills. Raw Steel brings the magic skills. Raw Steel brings the magic skills.
Why, hello there. Welcome to a Switch 2. Switch 2. If you want to be Spanish about it. The Switch 2 Direct is happening in 42 minutes from now. So we're going to react to it today. An hour of Switch 2 content. Now, as you may have noticed, I've gone live a little bit later than I normally would, because normally when I do things like this, I'd make bingo cards. But I was thinking about this, and I thought, nah, we won't make a bingo card just because. And I was kind of thinking about it, and I thought, nah, we won't make a bingo card just because it's a Switch 2 Direct. It's going to be a bit sort of abnormal, shall we say. You know, yeah, you may get game reveals and stuff, but I don't feel like it's going to be anything about the games. They might come out and they might say, oh, here's Mario Kart 9 and here's, I don't know, a new Animal Crossing game or something. But I don't feel like they would mention anything about them. I feel like they would just point out that they're going to be coming, purely so that you can, go, oh, look, this game's going to be coming with my new Switch, my Switch 2, I get this game with it. Also, a lot of other stuff is just, for the bingo card, we'll just be speculating on rumoured stuff, like rumoured specs and rumoured whatever. So we won't bother. We're just going to have a little bit of a chat before the thing about what we want from the Switch 2, what we don't want from the Switch 2. Things we want it to have, and maybe things we don't want it to have. So, hello Ellie. And on the subject, before we get into that, I need to ask, Ellie, girl, spill the dang tea, girl. Spill the dang tea. You, yesterday, how'd it go? Did you pass? Can you legally sell people alcohol? Did you pass your licensing course? Yeah, well, yay! Anyone re-watching this on the Livestream Archive channel? Please give Ellie a big massive round of applause as you sit down and watch this. Give her a big round of applause. Give her a big round of applause. She has passed the Licensing Scotland course. Way! Which means you can now legally sell people alcohol. Or at least you passed it until you leave the job you're in. Or at least you passed it for now anyway. Because if you leave that job, then you have to redo it again. But it's the same thing you've always done, and then it stays with you as an active thing till you move to a new job. But, well done you, girl. Well done you. See? Sometimes in life, all that lurking around in the chat, learning, paid off, didn't it? You kind of just, you were in my stream and you kind of just occasionally made the odd clip and you would put the occasional thing in chat, but you didn't really participate in the stream, you were lurking. But it paid off, didn't it? All that lurking, it paid off, didn't it? See, I had full faith in you, Ellie. I had full faith in you. See, all you need to do, put the time in, put the effort in, and you can achieve anything. Yeah, you did. Too darn right you did, girl. Too darn right you did. And you know what that means? That means now you can make all those French, Irish and Gaelic coffees. Not just sell them to someone else. You have to make them yourself now. Oh god, don't remind me. I don't make them. I mean, in my current job, I don't make them anymore. It's great. Like, when I do the bar, don't make them anymore. I just kind of go, whoever's on, because, my old job I had to, but my new job, my old job was restaurant. My new job is restaurant, but restaurant in a hotel. So like when I do the bar, I just do drinks. If I sell coffee, it's like, here you go, lounge bar people. Here you go. The job is yours. You can make this. This is your drink. You can make this. It's great. But I will agree. I've had to make them before, and they're a faff. I hate them. I hated them. I hated them. Purely for the simple fact you have to have cream. And my work never really... We had double cream sometimes, but the kitchen were always using single cream for all their recipes and stuff. They never needed double. So then like you have... And then they would occasionally buy double, but the problem was you would never sell enough Irish, French or Gaelic coffees that it was useful. You didn't have to do as much shaking up, sticking the cream in a bottle and shaking it, because that's the way we mixed the cream together. Shook it in a bowl. But like you'd never be selling enough of those before the double cream went out a day. So 90% of the time with single cream, I would sit there like forcefully shaking this for about a good 5 minutes. It's a freaking long ass arm workout. Which, by the way, once you start making them, you won't need to go to the gym. Won't need to go to the gym. 2 Irish coffees per night. That's like a gym workout. It really is. I've got to say more work on your single cream. Yeah, have fun with that. Yeah, have fun. Fucking violently shaking them. Whatever you do. What do you do, by the way? Stick it in old, empty glass bottle. Yeah, my old job used to do that. My new job does it as well. It's like empty, sort of like whenever we sold like a soda water or tonic water or whatever, we just wash it out, stick it at the side of the sink, and then when we needed it, there'd always be like 3 on the go. There'd always be like 3 on the go. And so that once you've done one, you just kind of, so you can just pick it up, put the cream in it from the kitchen, fucking violently shake it whilst doing the rest of it. It was very much a two-handed job. Like, you'd be doing everything one-handed. You'd be doing all the stuff with one hand, like dissolving sugar in a bit of hot water, putting the whiskey in, then putting the coffee in with one hand, and the other hand's going forcefully shaking cream around, and the other hand's like forcefully shaking cream around. Only part you're not looking forward to. Yeah, they're not fun drinks to make. Yeah, they ain't fun drinks to make. For 2 reasons. Reason number 1 is the cream. Reason number 2 is the amount of faff and effort that goes into it. There's like 5 different steps going on. Anyway, should we have a little... let's have a little chat. What do we want on the subject? So moving on. So, switch 2. What do we want from it? OLED screen is a must. Do you know what's funny about OLED screens on the Switch? Do you know what's funny? Is I would have sat down and said, last year I would have said, you know, see, before I got the Tears of the Kingdom OLED Switch, for me, right, I only never had an OLED Switch, it was just a normal Switch. Like, it was a normal Switch, original Switch, then it was the Let's Go Switch, on my two Switches. But then, I never bought an OLED Switch. And to be brutally honest, the Tears of the Kingdom OLED Switch was far too beautiful for me not to buy. So I bought that. But the thing is, you know, for me, I always just kind of felt like, OLED screen versus LCD, whatever. But now that I've used, you know, an OLED Switch, and that's been my main Switch, you know, now that I've used an OLED Switch, and the OLED Switch has been my main Switch for what is effectively, 2 years now? Because Tears of the Kingdom was 2023, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Because that has been my main Switch now for 2 years, I literally I've literally not changed. Like, I've literally now, if Nintendo were to put an LCD screen on the Switch 2, it would feel like somewhat of a downgrade. Because, like, the thing was, I remember, out of curiosity, I went back to my Let's Go Switch whilst I had the OLED Switch. And I literally, no word of a joke, couldn't get on with the screen anymore because I was so used to having an OLED screen in my life. It was just like I can't live without the OLED. Even if we get both LCD and OLED, yeah, that'd be nice, because then you could make that pick. Like, maybe if they gave you both, so you can make a pick, couldn't you? So it could be like, oh, well, so maybe you don't want an OLED screen, but also maybe you do. Maybe you're someone like me who got an OLED Switch and can't live without that. Maybe you're someone like me who got an OLED Switch and you're like, I literally cannot live without this OLED Switch. I need this OLED Switch in my life, like, now. Like, maybe you're someone like me who's gained an OLED Switch and you literally can't live without an OLED screen. But then also maybe you're someone that wants the LCD screen. So, maybe even giving us both would be kind of a nice thing. Like, I feel like that's probably the best possible solution out of both ends. But, like, yeah, I honestly am at this point where, after owning an OLED Switch for what is almost 2 years, I cannot live without it. Going back to an LCD screen would feel like a downgrade for me. Do you know when they first revealed it back in January? Mataphobia put some out and was talking about OLED screens on Blue Sky, and I replied to him and I said, as an OLED Switch user, it would feel like a downgrade. Matt literally replied and said he's had an OLED Switch since the very first OLED Switches came out, and he can't go back anymore. He literally cannot go back to the LCD screens anymore. I'm the same, so even if we got both, fine. "4K 120 FPS, imagine. Could you imagine Nintendo actually do that? I don't think they would, because Nintendo's always kind of been, different on the market, haven't they? Nintendo's never really... I mean, while you've got the likes of Sony and Microsoft striving to make the best consoles possible, like, the Series X is a 4K... The Series X is like a 4K beast. Like, Series X is like a 4K beast, and the PlayStation 5 can load your games in the PlayStation 5 can load games in 4.2 femtoseconds. Like, legitimately, it's like PlayStation 5 could load your game quicker than you could go for a pin. But the thing with Nintendo is they've always been different, haven't they? Nintendo's always kind of been a bit different. Nintendo's never really been one to kind of get with it. Because even when Microsoft and Sony, when the Xbox 360s and the PlayStation 3s were getting up and they were using, 1080p and they were making these big strides with the console. These big sort of console strides, or console strided things as the case may be. The big sort of mad console changes. Nintendo were just sort of, they made the DS and the Wii. So they made like the predecessor to the Game Boy and the Wii. They hadn't made the big sort of exclusive thing. It was like, they were just sort of, they weren't like making the big change. They were just sort of like, hey look, here's a Wii. They were just like, here's a Wii. It was like, that was just the thing. It was like, they came out and made Azar Wii, which ran at 1080, which didn't even run at 1080p, and it was like, all of it was like motiony. It was, Nintendo have never really been one to sort of care about, graphics quality. They've always been sort of niche people that wanted to do something different. Like, hence why the Switch was, as the first console that you could play, that you could literally take from playing at your desk or in your living room on your couch or wherever you may be, to playing that shit on an aeroplane, but in the exact same spot that you left it. You could just literally put your Switch to sleep, stick it in your bag, away you go, pick it right up where you left off. When you put your Switch to sleep, it's great. So they've never really been one to sort of jump on the whole, big bandwagon, have they? Question, is a white Red Bull legit? Do you know what's funny? Is Red Bull revealed their Japanese livery on April Fool's Day? Obviously it's some sort of elaborate joke to try and fool everybody. But the thing is, they're not fooling anybody. Because it is legitimate. It is legitimately legitimate. It's a legitimate livery, because what basically Red Bull have done is they've went, it's the last time we're ever going to be at Suzuka with Honda. Because next year we'll be at Suzuka with Ford and our own engine. It'll be the last year we're ever going to be at Suzuka with Honda. So we will honour that fact by creating a livery which is basically the livery itself. F1 posted on Instagram about it. The livery itself is reminiscent of the livery that the Honda team used. I think that's back in the 70s. Back in the 70s, with Honda's first ever visit to Suzuka. It's basically, it's a Red Bull car for the Red Bull sponsors and stuff, but it looks like a Japanese flag, paying homage to the very first Honda livery at Suzuka, which I love. I love that. Like that livery is legitimate, but I cannot tell for the life of me if the Sauber team are taking the piss when they're telling me that the livery is going to be Wagyu steak, the Wagyu steak car. I can't tell if they're taking the piss or if theirs is also legit. Like, I know the Red Bull's legit. Because they were asked, is it an April Fool's joke or is it legit? And they said, and you know what Red Bull's exact words were? It's legit, but we wanted people to second guess whether or not it was legit. Really? Yeah, that's why they done it on April Fool's Day. They want to keep people guessing and thinking, oh, is the Red Bull really going to be white? Ooh, kind of thing. I can't tell if the Sauber is legit, though. I don't think it is. I don't think the Sauber is legit. And I'll tell you why I don't think the Sauber was legit versus the Red Bull being legit. Because the Red Bull was posted, the special Red Bull livery was posted by Red Bull, F1. It was posted by Red Bull, F1 posted it, Sky Sports F1 posted it. So far, the Sauber livery has been posted by Sauber and Sauber. So I don't think theirs is legitimate. But also, can I just say, that Haas, oh my god, that Cherry Blossom Haas. It's gorgeous. That Cherry Blossom Haas is beautiful. Haas need to keep it. It's better than normal livery. That's actually funny. You're not wrong. The Haas Cherry Blossom livery genuinely is better than the bog standard Haas livery. You're not wrong, Eddie. You're not wrong. The Haas Cherry Blossom livery genuinely is better than the Haas livery. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Well, Yuki cooking the Red Bull. I feel like the problem with Red Bull is it's interesting they got rid of Liam after 2 races. It felt a bit wrong. Because the thing is, there are two things. First off, the Red Bull is not where Max Verstappen's putting it. Let's not beat around the bush here. It ain't where Max Verstappen's putting it. But it also wasn't where Liam Lawson was putting it. Although, to be quite honest, it's Max Verstappen. I feel like Max Verstappen could take a fucking Sauber and put a Sauber on pole and be like, boink! Here you go, Sauber. Here's a pole for you lads. Just because I'm Max Verstappen. And so I feel like it wasn't where Liam was putting it, but what they were basically what Red Bull seems to have done in that situation, and what they might do a Yuki, which is completely bogus and wrong, is they're taking Max's car performance and assuming that that's where the car should be. But that's not where the car should be. The car is worse than that. It's better than what Liam was performing it at, but it's worse than what Max Verstappen's doing. And so I feel like you can't really base the car off of what Max can do with it. Because Max could probably take a garbage can. Max could probably go ahead and dive in a recycling bin, drive the recycling bin round the circuit, and put the recycling bin on pole position. And so it's like, sitting down and putting a thing in place of, well, Max has put the car here, so this is where the car should be. It's kind of stupid, isn't it? Probably could do that. You're not wrong. I feel like Max could put anything on pole. Max could put anything on bloody pole, couldn't he? What do we feel like we're going to... Also, moving away from F1, because this is an F1. This is Switch 2. What else do you feel like? Give me something else. Find something else what you think the Switch 2 is going to have. Fling something else to me. What do we want it to have? Mouse and keyboard support. Well, supposedly the new Joy-Cons do have mouse support, and the original reveal trailer for the Switch 2 did show that off, didn't it? It did show off sort of what looked like the Joy-Cons moving around like mice, didn't it? It did show the Joy-Cons moving around like mice. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I have to go to Nintendo's YouTube channel. I'm on Nintendo's YouTube channel, hang on. Give me a second. This Nintendo UK YouTube channel just not... I know it does, it was 2 months ago. I've gone too far back. I'd gone too far back, lads. Anyway, let me just flick over this. Also, I'm going to have to display capture. Hang on. I know you can see nothing right now, but what's that down there? So it's not away my alerts. I know you can't see them right now, but well, it did kind of confirm keyboard and mouse support, did not with this. They did kind of confirm it with this, didn't they? Also, when they revealed it with this trailer, it felt like some ASMR shiz, didn't it? It felt like some real ASMR. Also, can I just say, by the way, having those 2 USB slots is wonderful and revolutionary. Because if I'm away somewhere, I'm going to my Switch needs charge at the same time as my Pro Controller, I can straight up charge my Pro Controller from my Switch at the same time as charging my Switch. Like, great fun. But like, yeah, you got also I don't know if that's telling me about Joy-Con drift, but like you got this bit here, like they do genuinely look like mice, don't they? They look like a mouse. I feel like they will show Mario Kart 9, to be honest. I mean, as I said at the start of the stream, I don't feel like the main focus is going to be the games today. They might announce a direct later down the line. Like, they might announce a direct later down the line that kind of goes, hey, by the way, you know, that kind of goes, hey, by the way, here's a direct, you know, here's a bunch of games that are coming out. Like, they might kind of go, here's games that are coming out, kind of thing. Do we just sit here? Should we just sit here? Or should we go back? We'll sit here for a bit and then I'll put the highlights I want to go pee and stuff for the direct. But like, I feel like, you know, what they will probably show off Mario Kart 9, but what I feel like is going to happen is the main focus isn't going to be the direct today. That's not going to be the main focus, you know, the games. There'll probably be a separate direct for games coming to the Switch too. But they will most likely definitely show off some games coming to it. Just so you know what you're getting day one. You know, day one or close to day one. From Nintendo and from third parties, but I don't feel like they're going into detail about them today. I don't get the feeling like if they announce Mario Kart 9 and say a new Animal Crossing or a new 3D Mario game or say Ubisoft turn up to announce Just Dance 2026 at this thing. I don't feel like they're going to go in full detail. I don't feel like they're going to go in and go, here's every single deet about Mario Kart 9, about the new Animal Crossing, about everything. Switch to, you know, everything about this game. I don't feel like they're going into detail. I do not feel like they're going into detail about it in this stream. They'll point them out, yeah, don't get me wrong. I feel like all they're really going to do is point out that they exist. Oh, alright. Stream's just updated. There's a timer going on. Now, my question, is this a live stream or are we premiering this? Because if we're live streaming this, great. Thank you very much, Nintendo UK. If we're premiering it, oh God help everybody's ears. Because your eardrums are going to get blasted out. Oh God, not the YouTube premiere music. Do you know what's funny is, if it's a premiere, you might genuinely have to live with the YouTube premiere music. Alright, 75% finished, just been busy studying flood. No, it's fine. I knew you were busy, Elliot. I didn't expect the highlights to be done right away. Because I knew you were busy, so I didn't expect them to be done right away. Because you were busy, I knew that, so I didn't expect them to be done right away. Switch 2 needs Ethernet. I feel like Nintendo, they stuck an Ethernet port on the OLED. And to be honest, I feel like they've learnt their lesson from the original Switch. I feel like it's gonna have that one. Like, I feel like they've learnt their lesson. I feel like they've learnt their lesson now. Like, even if they don't get up into the future with 4K graphics, they're gonna get to the future with Ethernet cables like they did the OLED Switch, aren't they? Yeah, I'd like a new Animal Crossing game. I really would like a new Animal Crossing game. I love New Horizons. And completely unintentionally. It wasn't even intentional. Like, it wasn't even an intentional thing. Nintendo purely delayed new Animal Crossing New Horizons because the game wasn't going to be ready for a 2019 release. So they delayed it, said it was going to release in March, and then I think it was like a day or 2 days after the game released, the UK went to lockdown. Some countries in the world had already gone into lockdown, but a lot of countries started going to lockdown then, and Animal Crossing became that thing that everybody was buying and playing, and it sold really well because, it wasn't intentional. Nintendo didn't plan that. Nobody planned it. Nobody planned 2020. But I feel like if you're Nintendo, you can't not make a new Animal Crossing game now, can you? I would love one, but also I feel like if you're Nintendo, you can't not make one anymore. Because New Horizons was one of the best-selling games on the Switch. But it is also the best-selling Animal Crossing game out of the whole dang franchise. But it's also the best-selling Animal Crossing game in the franchise. So if you're Nintendo, you can't not capitalize on it. But yeah, I would love a new Animal Crossing game. AC got you through lockdown. Same, Annie. Same, girl. Same. I mean, same. Absolutely. Animal Crossing genuinely got me through lockdown. Genuinely did. Animal Crossing legitimately got me through lockdown. I think it got quite a few people through lockdown, actually. I feel like Animal Crossing got quite a few people through lockdown, actually. Let's be really honest. It got quite a few people through lockdown. Boing. Anyway, just very quickly, we've got 3 minutes 35 seconds before the direct starts, and we just have to hope that there's no god awful YouTube Premiere music, because if there is, I'm so sorry for all your eardrums, but there's nothing I can do about that. So what I'm going to do very quickly is I'm going to go pee, and I'm going to get some food, get a drink and stuff, and then it is time switch to Bye bye. No highlights when no, purely because I would have abandoned the mid highlights because the highlights were longer than the time that we had. I had like 5 minutes. The highlights like 5 minutes. We had like 2 minutes.
Peggy 18.
Oh, Peggy 18. All right then. But yeah, I feel like the highlights were longer than what I had. What the frig? This is a completely new opening for Nintendo Direct. What the heck? Also, it's very loud to me, so we'll turn it down a little. Good grief. This is a new Nintendo Direct opening. Oh well, I guess it's a new era at Nintendo, isn't it? Oh my god, that was beautiful. Oh my god, that was beautiful. Oh my god. Get straight into it with something to do with Yoshi. Oh, it's Mario Kart. Oh, it's Mario Kart 9. That's how we start. Alright. I'll see you, Nintendo. I'll see you. Go straight in and tell people, yeah, it's real. Yeah, it's a thing. Mario Kart 9. Featuring Princess Peach on a motorbike. Oh my god, you can go in water. You can go skiing, lads! There's boats and there's skis. What the? You gonna jump on the side railings? Wait, who's that cow? Who's that cow? What game is that cow from? I don't even know what game that cow's from. I don't even know what game that cow is from. Mario Kart World. Oh, it's not even just called 9, it's called Mario Kart World. Hello. Yeah. Thank you. We're going talking about Mario Kart World. Audio louder. Okay. Give me a quick sec. Give me a sec. I'll just flick the audio up a little. There you go. Should be a bit better. There's weather in the game. Oh my god. How's that? How's audio now? What?
In the Classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers,
Wait, you drive to the next course? What?
the competition is gearing up.
Audio better. Good.
Introducing Knockout Tour.
Huh?
Race non-stop from one corner of the road to another.
Huh? Bruv, what? Bruh, what?
There are multiple checkpoints along
Bruh, what the? There's a Battle Royale mode in here. Mario Kart Battle Royale. What? Free roam? What? I'm sorry. Free roam, I'm sorry. Nay. 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 Nay, what the? Bruh, what? Bruh, what? Hey, there you go. There's your launch title. 17th of April. Good grief. Good grief, we're just spamming directs now. Absolute spamming directs. There's one of your launch titles. Hey, here's Switch 2 time. These are the Joy-Con controllers. Hey. Oh good, you just called it a Joy-Con 2. C button, yeah, please tell me what this is. Come on, tell me what the C button does then, lads. Alone. Huh? Well, yeah, she is pretty alone, let's be honest. Together. What? Huh? Wait, the C button is that sort of... What? Wait, so what's the C button here? Oh. Oh.
You'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing the game. While using the game chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the console. It can pick up your speaker's voice clearly, even from a distance. When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
It's the thing that's been on PlayStation Xbox for years. Yeah.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too.
PlayStation Xbox have had this for years, haven't they?
If you open the chat menu and turn on screen sharing, you can also share your game screen.
Although it is a slightly better system, I feel, because if I'm playing a game with someone on an Xbox or PlayStation, I can communicate with them, but I can't share their Switch. And I'm not sharing their Xbox or their PlayStation. But it is still something that they've been doing for years.
You can chat to your heart's content, even while playing different games.
Mario Bros. Wonder, Animal Crossing, Mario Maker. Kirby, Pikmin, Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom. Whoops. I tried to open some chocolate and it disintegrated.
Everyone can watch them play.
What's cool? It does actually. I feel like this is something it needed, wasn't it? As opposed to using a freaking app that you had to download onto your phone.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can
Actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this.
What the hell is that?
You can
What
also
the?
upload this camera to the console.
What the hell is that?
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yo.
Huh?
You can appear on screen and video chat while playing a game. Here's how it looks with just the camera. Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
Wait, what games use my camera feed now?
Using game chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games.
What the heck? Nintendo Switch camera? I was just thinking that as well, Ellie. What the heck?
Decide your own rules.
I think out of all the rumoured things for the Switch 2, I don't even think that was one of them.
Or hold a sports competition between families. Altogether, anytime.
I don't think that was one. I don't even. Was that rumoured? I don't think that was rumoured. I never saw that anyway. Out of all the rumours, I didn't see that one.
いかがでしたか？ゲームチャットはお友達やご家族などフレンドとのオンラインプレイをもっと身近にまるでその場で一緒に遊んでいるかのように楽しんでもらいたい
I don't think I saw that rumour.
しました。先ほどの映像に出ていたカメラは任天堂スイッチ2カメラといって任天堂スイッチ2と同日に発売しました。
Right, well, same day as Switch 2. I like the home.
いただくには任天堂スイッチオンラインへの加入が必要になります。
Okay, kind of expected that one.
多くの方に体験してもらいたいということから無料でご利用いただける期間をご用意しました。ぜひ遊んでみてください。
Okay, the 31st of March
見守りスイッチに対応しており、
next year.
友達と遊ぶ際には保護者の許可を
That's good depending on when the console comes out.
設定が可能になっています。
And the stuff like parental controls for that. Well, I'm 27, I don't need no parental control.
お友達とゲームを遊ぶ新しい体験をご紹介します。任天堂スイッチではソフトが1本しかなくてもジョイコンをお裾分けして遊ぶことができますが、任天堂スイッチ2ではさらにソフトがない他の本体ともすぐに一緒に遊べる
Oh,
お裾分け通信ができるようになります。
game share.
お裾分け通信はスイッチ2はもちろんスイッチでも受け取ること
Oh god, you were talking about this on fucking
プレイできます。
the direct on Thursday and I'm still confused by it.
画面を見られたくないゲームでも
They were talking about this about the direct on Thursday.
またオンラインにも対応し
I still don't understand.
紹介したゲームチャットの相手とも
Like, I still don't understand it.
お裾分け通信ができるのは対応ソフトのみになりますが、スイッチソフトの世界の遊び大全51をはじめいくつか予定しており、無料アップデートでお裾分け通信ができるようになります。
Right.
もちろんスイッチ2の専用ソフトでの対応も予定していますので、お楽しみに。続いては、任天堂スイッチ2の本体をご紹介します。
Magnets.
ご用意しましたので、ご覧ください。
Patreon, please take a look. I'm ready. Bigger screen. Same thickness.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen.
Yes, it does.
Compares to Nintendo Switch,
7.9 inches there.
remains the same.
Dang.
With approximately double pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Oh. Oh, still 1080p, lads. Although,
The screen supports up to 120 frames per second.
120 FPS, lads.
Titles.
You know what? 1080p.
The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas.
I will say, I like the addition of HDR, but I still kind of want OLED. I'm used to OLED.
Controllers connect magnetically.
I wonder if the magnets will allow...
Controllers firmly attached to the console. Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
I feel I want to ask. Does the magnets mean that I can not have Joy-Con drift anymore? Mouse controls! Excuse me, noise cancelling technology, bruv.
Even if you don't have surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
3D audio support. Huh?
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like, a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this.
You want this? I want it. What's that? There's quite a few good details in here. Oh, bruv. Bruv, that's amazing. I never even thought of that when we were talking about that earlier, charging in tabletop mode. Bruh, what?! Oh my god, 250 gig default. Nintendo have learnt their dang lesson from the original Switch. 4K support, new dog. Let's go. Woo! Hell yeah. Oh my god. 4K Switch. Plus mad storage. I didn't think that was ever going to happen. I didn't think Nintendo would have done that.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games.
When you say compatible Switch games, are we talking things like... Do we mean like things like... You won't be able to play Nintendo Labo over here? Like, is Nintendo Labo not going to be playable because the new Joy-Cons are bigger? You haven't told me what compatible games are yet, but I get the feeling like, you know, it's not going to be... Labo won't be playable. Like, Labo won't be compatible, I feel. We're currently developing this game to develop... We're developing a game to understand Switch 2 hardware better. What is that? Nintendo Switch Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch. What? Huh? Oh, I see. It's just like a little tutorial button. Like a little tutorial.
してカップを目指します。マウス機能とジャイロセンサーの組み合わせでできる遊びです。秘密展ではミニゲームやデモを楽しみながら体感することもできるんです。秘密の種類はスイッチ
So it's Nintendo Astro's Playroom. Do you know, I was just thinking,
ないような細かな技術まで
literally just a mere second ago, I was thinking this is giving Astro's Playroom vibes.
次ダウンロードソフトとして発売します。興味のある方はぜひ
Do you know, I was thinking it's like Astro's Playroom vibes.
Nintendo Switch 2の周辺情報についてお伝えします。これが Nintendo Switch 2の専用ソフトのゲームカードです。形状はスイッチ版と同じですが、
That's good.
赤くなり、読み込み速度がぐんと向上しています。
What's the data mean for me?
続いてメモリーカードですが、スイッチ2に対応するのはマイクロ SD エクスプレスカードになります。
Oh,
マイクロ SD エクスプレスは SD カードの新しい規格
I see. You have to have express micro SD cards now.
これまでスイッチでお使いになっていたマイクロ SD カードは使えませんので、
Bang bang.
またスイッチからスイッチ
To transfer data from Switch to Switch 2.
Nintendo アカウントでログインしていただくことで、セーブデータ
System transfer feature.
などが転送できる丸ごと転送機能が使えます。そして新しいプロコントローラーが登場します。
Controversial.
起動する C ボタンと背面には好きなボタンを割り当てられる
GL and GR button.
さらにヘッドホンマイク端
Do
子
you
を
know,
追加しています。
bruv, I can stick headphones to my Switch finally. My Pro Controllers.
公開します。また私たち3人が
Oh my god, the Switch 2 website goes live.
開発についてお話しする開発者に聞きましたの公開
We won't look at it for much. We'll have a quick look at that after.
ここで Nintendo Switch
Go on. Switch 2 launch date.
お伝えします。
Yes, please.
Nintendo Switch 2の発売日は6月5日です。
June 5th! Oh my god.
さんで遊んでもらえる日が来ること
Oi!
を
That's pretty dang soon.
もうしばらくお待ちください。
Because that's not next month, but the month after.
Nintendo Switch 2で遊べるソフトには
Oh my god.
大きく3つの種類があります。
3 types of
ま
games.
ずは Nintendo Switch 2の
Games for Switch 2, obviously.
Switch 2の性能や特徴を生かしたゲームをプレイいただけます。2つ目は Nintendo
Compatible Nintendo Switch games. We knew that one as well.
3つ目は Nintendo Switch 2 Edition です。
Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
において
What?
グラフィックを向上させたり
Oh, you're going to upgrade certain games.
新たにお届けします。
Oh my god.
ではここで
4K Breath of the Wild.
パーティージャンボリーの Nintendo Switch 2 Edition をご紹介します。こちらをご覧ください。
You're going to show off what Mario Party Jamboree is going to look like as a Switch 2 edition. Okay.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls,
Huh?
audio recognition,
Okay.
more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory,
Okay.
all of which can be accessed on Switch 2.
I like the fact that you're actually bothering to upgrade the games.
First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join.
Mario Party mode?
You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play.
You're straight up adding a new mode.
All the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online.
My entire thing problem is I don't contain friends that would own a Switch, that would buy a Switch too.
Bowser will bring you
But I kinda want to buy the camera.
hit blocks to collect those coins. Guide an RC car with your voice. Go.
Okay.
And other mini-games using full body movement and sound. Finally, take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar
Mouse controlled carnival coaster.
you're off. Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster. When When you enter a pipe, a minigame will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects.
Okay.
Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive minigames. How quickly can you reach the station? From minigames that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and Rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
Okay, so a little bit after the Switch's release date.
Who already owns Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Right, so I have to buy the upgrade pack for it, I don't just get it for free.
新たなマリオパーティーをお楽しみに。
That's interesting.
この他の Nintendo Switch 2 エディションをご紹介します。
Go on. Or more. Breath of the Wild. And Tears of the Kingdom! Woo! Yay! Please tell me I can play in 4K for both of these games now.
鮮やかな色合いを表現できる HDR にも対応するなど、
Sports HDR.
より高精細で滑らかなグラフィック
With smoother high definition graphics. Can I just say, if Tears of the Kingdom
ハイラルの冒険を深く楽しめるゼルダノーツが
using Zelda Notes
ゼルダノーツとはスマートフォンアプリ Nintendo Switch
available on Nintendo Switch app.
いただける Nintendo Switch 2 エディション専用のコンテンツです。
I like that.
まだ訪れ
Can I just say,
たところなど
I like this app, but can I just say,
案内してくれる
if running on a Switch 2 upgraded version
Proceed north.
means I can... Oh, I like that. Fucking tells me where to go.
他にも作ったものを QR コードでシェアして
Like, that's actually really nice.
再現したり
Oh my god, people can just add my creations into the game now.
より楽しくなる機能が
Can I just say, if these features make the game, both of these games, because my only complaints were they weren't great.
ディスカバリーでは
You know, they weren't great
フレームレートの
in the sense that they didn't run greatly. If those games can run greatly
追加ストーリーが登場
and competently, I will be happy. Like, if they can run competently and not feel like they're running on a toaster, I will be happy.
新世界
Ooh, getting an upgrade of Kirby and the Forgotten Land, which comes to a star-crossed world.
お期待ください
Okay.
そしてメトロイドプライム4ビヨンドですが
Metroid Prime 4.
スイッチ2エディションも発売
It's going to come to both consoles.
通常操作の他にマウス操作
Price. Yeah, I think the price will be coming.
プレイが
I can use mouse support. That's going to feel so weird to me.
60fps で没入感のある世界を探索するかフル HD120fps の滑らかなアクションを
I can have quality mode 4K 60fps or performance mode 1080p 120fps. There's just something that feels so wrong about seeing Nintendo talk about 4K 120fps.
予定のポケモンレジェンズ ZA もスイッチ版に加えスイッチ2エディションを発売しますスイッチ2のスペックを生かし
I really hope
フレートの高
I really hope that Legend CA
ステージの冒険
on the Switch 2
快適に
actually runs this. Game Freak can make it run and it's not a competent, laggy, horrible, glitchy mess.
Nintendo Switch 2エディションですがパッケージ版とダウンロード版を発売しますまたすでにスイッチ版のソフトをお持ちの方はアップグレードパスをご購入いただくことでプレイできます Nintendo Switch 2
Okay, I have to buy an upgrade pack, but I will say, if Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom run,
マウス操作による
I will be, run at a good frame rate and I'm
ご覧ください
looking like they're running on a toaster. I will be damn happy. Damn happy. And I mean dang happy. So what was this? I was gushing over the fact that I get to play Tears of the Kingdom in 4K. What's going on? What the hell is this? Huh? What's this? I do feel like the price is coming else, yeah. Dragon Drive. Price might be the last thing. Dragon Drive, you what? I don't know. It's like a basketball game, but everybody's on wheelchairs. It's like a basketball game, but we're all on wheelchairs. By the look of it. By the look of it, it's basketball, but everybody's on wheelchairs. By the look of it. Summer 2025.
両手で2つのマウスを操作していろんなプレーを直感的に繰り出せるドラッグ&ドライブ。2つのマウスによる新たなチーム戦にご期待ください。続いては、Nintendo Switch 2にやってくるソフトメーカーさんのタイトルを
Okay.
紹介します。
Nintendo Switch games coming from your publishing partners. Is that The Witcher? Are you about to tell me that The Witcher 4 is coming to this bloody thing? Oh my god, it's Elden Ring. Oh my fucking god. I saw a rumour about this. I saw this was rumoured and I refused to believe it. I refused to believe it. I was like, no, there's no way. There is no way it's going to happen. Oh my god. Elden Ring on a Nintendo console. Oh my god. Oh my good god.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasabin from Super Games. Here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Nay way.
Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan.
Nintendo talking about 4K and 120 FPS feels wrong. This doesn't feel right. I am perplexed. Nintendo have got a 4K 120 FPS console coming out that can run Elden Ring. Bro, what?
皆さんこんにちは。カプコンの中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6。
Street Fighter 6 is coming to the Switch. What? Huh? Nay. 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 Nay way. Nay. You know, I've seen the Elden Ring trailer for the Switch. I've seen it, right? The thing is, right, I've just seen it, but I'm still refusing to believe it. I still don't want to believe it. I'm still like thinking I haven't. I've just imagined it.
This planet will be ours. The sovereign axiom. The Trinitas has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you.
No, I can I.
All children bring hope to our lives, don't they?
Hey, this is Joseph Forrest from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Neo, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this, if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me. You'll be able to
play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
At EA Sports, we're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Bro, what?
Hi, I'm Alan Chu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2. With enhanced graphics and seamless world transition.
You already bought Hogwarts Legacy to the Switch 1 and it was disgusting and terrible.
Like never before. And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure. Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
If I see Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I'm done. Oh my god, if Final Fantasy VII Rebirth shows up, I am gonna lose my shit. If I see Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I'm going to lose my shit. Literally lose my shit. Literally lose my darn shit. I am telling you now, if Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is about to be shown off, I'm going to lose my shit. I'm going to lose my darn shit. What? Hold on a moment. Did that have SpongeBob in it?
We are bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh my god, you're bringing Hitman to the Switch 2? But it's not a cloud... Oh my god, it's not a cloud version. Oh my god, it's not a cloud version. Oh my god, it's not even a cloud version. Same day as Switch 2, but oh my god, it's not a cloud version. It's not even cloud. We're going to bring some similar agents to the platform. James Bond from IO Interactive. Project 007.
The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
Amazon MGM Studios. Oh my god. Not Cloud Game. I noticed that. I noticed that. It wasn't a Cloud Game. Which is very, very dang bloody crazy to me. Because Hitman World of Assassination is a... Hitman 3 was available on the Switch. Like IO put it on the Switch. But it was a cloud version and you had to stream it via the cloud. And also graphically it looked absolutely disgusting and terrible. Like it looked graphically disgusting and terrible. But like that's not a cloud version, that is just straight up available. That's a just straight game you can buy. Oh my god. Yoko's in a director's cut. I feel like I'm about 5 seconds away from seeing bloody Death Stranding 2 on this bloody console in a moment. Calm down, lads. I know, right? All of this stuff I'm looking at, I feel like everything I'm looking at with this console, none of it feels real. Like this is like where we've come from to where we are now. Like where the Switch started to where the Switch 2 is going to start. Wait. This is something Zelda related, isn't it? What's Zelda? Something Zelda related. What's this? Here's the Kingdom sequel. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's definitely Zelda related. Wait. I haven't seen Link yet. There's a story leading into Tears of the Kingdom. Oh my sweet monkey merciful Christ. Oh my sweet monkey merciful Christ. This was not on my radar for today. Holy fucking flipballs. Why have I wanted it? I want every single game that was revealed in this bloody direct. What is this? Hyrule Warriors. Age of Imprisonment. Oh my good god. Coming this winter. Oh my good god.
ご覧いただいたのは光栄テクモさんのゼルダ無双
OMG is right.
もちろん任天堂も開発に協力しています。かつてハイラル王国で起きた封印戦争、その知られざる真実を描いた本作にご期待ください。ここで任天堂スイッチオンライン
News about Switch Online. Oh hello.
任天堂スイッチオンラインはスイッチ2でも引き続きご利用いただけます。
Okay, I can play both Switch Online and Switch Online 2 expansion pack
スイッチオンラインプラス追加パックに
on Switch 2, but
専用の加入者特典を新たにご用意しました。
a new membership benefit exclusive on Switch 2. Oh hello, what's this? Oh! No! Nah! 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 Nah!
Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2002. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon.
Wind Waker! Nah! Oh my god, I get to play Wind Waker on my Switch too. Nah!
Adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker.
This isn't real.
History and the world. A tale of souls and souls.
It doesn't feel real.
In this 3D
It don't feel real, I have to be honest.
fighter comes equipped with
Like, nah.
and Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray.
Like, nah.
Number 2. Experience a world of white knuckle racing and
Like, nah. Wind Waker.
30 machines will put it all on the line in depth
Oh my god, Wind Waker.
series first. Machine customization and story mode. Get ready to experience
I love the shit out of Wind Waker, oh my god.
in games that support multiplayer. Up to 4 can play together locally
Like, nah.
or online. Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases. You can also check the controls for each title and customize them.
Are you dreaming? I feel like I'm dreaming.
in the future.
Pokemon Colosseum. Nah.
Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive
Nah.
game
Nah.
library to Nintendo Switch Online
Nah. What? Nah.
launches the same day as the hardware's release.
Oh my god, nah. We're cooking, lads.
A dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller
Nah.
will be released. It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access game chat.
Nah. What?
The Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusive
Nah.
to Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
But what? This direct don't feel legit.
遊んでいただいた方はもちろん
This direct don't feel legit anymore.
任天堂ゲームキューブ、任天堂クラシックスをお楽しみに。もちろんご覧のハードのタイトル
This direct don't feel legit anymore.
で遊ぶことができます。それでは引き続きソフトメーカーさんのタイトルをご覧ください。
What the hell? Deltarune chapters 3 and 4. But I still have yet to play chapter 2. I'm gonna be honest. Simpsons run on Switch too. Do you know what? It's a funny scenario. I don't know if it would happen, but it's definitely a possibility because it was available on the GameCube. So you could, maybe it could be possible, which is kind of a funny story. It's kind of a funny story actually. How many things are available Switch 2 launch day? Nah. Nah. Excuse me. What world do we live in? Borderlands 4 is launching on the Switch 2. Release date. Nah. Nah. Nah.
I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7. In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history.
Nah.
With the new
Nah, man.
players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience.
Everything that gets mentioned in this direct, I just refuse to believe.
If you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls in Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade.
Like Elden Ring.
And we have even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel James.
And I'm Dan Bishop.
Our final announcement for today is that WWE
What?
2K is coming to Nintendo Switch.
No way.
NBA
You're bringing WWE 2K back to the Switch.
and on the court.
Oh my god. The last time you brought a WWE game to Switch, it was a disaster. You never made one since. Oh my god. Second try. It's a second try, I guess. Oh well, second time lucky. Second time lucky, I guess, for 2K and WWE. God, I hope it's good. God, I hope it's good, because I want to play a wrestling game portably. Hence why I bought 2K18 on the Switch. But it was a fucking god-ends disaster.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodgeball.
Also, the Switch 2 is getting about many, and I mean many launch titles day one. The problem with the Switch was it had like, what, 4 games launch day?
Now reloaded in a new 3D art style.
I've lost count how many launch games are on the Switch 2 by launch day.
We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
How many bloody launch games has there been? I've lost count. Is this Astroneer? Is that Astroneer? Or is it a sequel to Astroneer? No, that's not Astroneer. What is that? I thought that was Astroneer from the backpacks, but no, it's clearly not. It's something different. I did kind of feel like I knew that something was coming, because, you know, Lionel, he's the guy behind the WWE games, isn't he? So, Star Enforcer, Astroneer Expeditions. Oh my god, it's a sequel to Astroneer. Oh my god.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from The Break Trade.
Nope! Nope! Nay! Nay! Cyberpunk, nay! Nay!
Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the city of
Nay way!
or on the go.
Nay way!
Get up characters and discover and engage
Nay! Cyberpunk, nay!
the Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
On launch day! Nay!
こんにちは。スクエアエニックスの浜口。
Oh god, Square Enix is back.
任天堂スイッチ2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。
Nay!
本作は
Nay!
脱出までを描いた
Nay!
シリーズの一作目となり、20
Oh god, Final Fantasy VII!
創作された
nay,
スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズに
nay, nay way. Nay. Hollow Knight Silksong. Oh my god, we actually bloody mentioned it. We know nothing about it, but we finally mentioned it. And we know it comes this year. Witchbrook. Star Wars Outlaws. Nay! Nay! Star Wars Outlaws is coming to my Switch. Nay! Nay! Fortnite. Available Switch 2 launch day. Everybody expected that in a nan, let's be honest. Fortnite's available on bloody Enan. Professor Layton, New Worlds of Steam. A new Layton game. Oh, okay. Tamagotchi Plaza's getting a Switch 2 version. Human Fall Flat 2. Devolver Digital just straight up reveal Human Fall Flat 2 here. Oh my good god.
たくさんのタイトルをご紹介
You have! I refuse to believe half of them.
最後のタイトルになります。ご覧ください。
Wait, you haven't finished? Publishing and developing partners. Is this direct real? I honestly, I don't even know. I honestly don't even know. Like, I'm just sitting here thinking, what? Like, we're at a point in time where A, a Nintendo console's running at 4K, B, 120 FPS, and also it's powerful enough that 2K are going to try WWE games again. Elden Ring's coming to the thing. From Software, oh my god, what? What are you cooking up now, Lance? Like, you know, Cyberpunk's coming too, which I never thought I'd see. Hitman's coming, but not as a... Hitman World of Assassination's coming, but not as a cloud game, as a straight up normal, bog standard released game. Which is ridiculous. Games that would never have even ran on an original Switch are literally coming to the Switch. Like, things that would have been literally impossible are literally coming. Like, Borderlands 4 is going to launch on next-gen consoles and the Switch too. Like, this feels just madness. Like, this feels genuinely madness to me. Like, what? Ugh! It gives me the creeps just looking at that thing. Good God. God, that thing was creepy. But like, I'm everything Nintendo reveals about this console, I'm refusing to believe. My brains don't want to believe that any of this is legitimate. Planet Ghost 2 on Switch 2. I wouldn't disapprove of that. I'd actually want that. Take it portably with me. The Dusk Bloods. Alright. I would actually take that. Would be great because I could take it portably. I'd love that. Yeah, they'll either show the price at the end or put a price up on the website. It'll either be on the website or it'll either be at the end of this direct or on the website, I feel. That's all. That's all. Your publishing directors that turned up to talk about games that are coming gave me a mental breakdown and I feel like I'm about to have a fucking heart attack and all this fucking shit. Nay. GTA 6 Switch 2. I feel like that's possible now. And it feels wrong to say that it is, but it does feel possible now. It feels so wrong to say, but I think it is possible that GTA 6 could be on the Switch 2. Which is just ludicrous. Literally ludicrous. Also, this is a Kirby game. But I don't know what it is. Why is he fighting a star? Trying to make it light up. It's ludicrous to me that this is where... What the fuck? It's ludicrous to me to genuinely think that it is now at a point where it's possible that GTA 6 could be on a Switch 2. Oh my god, that looks gorgeous. Nay, this looks gorgeous. What is this? Apart from looking fucking gorgeous. Kirby Air Ride. So like Kirby Mario Kart by the look of it? Well, fuck, we are literally remastering it. Nay. Your last trailer for today? Oh my god, don't give me a mental breakdown with it, please. I've already had too many of them today. Alright, what's this then? Mario Galaxy 3? Yeah, I think. Because that looks like a fucking Donkey Kong to me. Nope, it wasn't Mario Galaxy 3. This is some... What was the... Why was Donkey Kong's face so weird then? God, why is his face like... God, why is he so smiley? God, Donkey Kong is like so happy and smiley, like yeah. You want it all? So do I, Ellie. So do I. I mean, you just look at this direct and the amount of stuff that's going to be coming out day one. Like the Switch 2 is not going to come out with the same problem as the Switch 1, which is its release library felt very bare. And I feel like the Switch's default styling library felt very bare. And do you know the reason why I feel like it felt so bare for the original Switch? Was a load of companies were scared because they'd seen what a flop and what a failure the Wii U was. So they was kind of scared to put games on it. But then the minute they saw how much the Switch sold, they just went Donkey Kong Bonanza. Hey. Oh my god, this year, 17th of the 7th, 2025. Bro, what? But like, I feel like what they've done is they've went bang. You know, when it came out Gates Flying, they've realised, oh wait, we should put games on this. And when Switch 2 came out, they've went, all the publishers have went, well, we know this is going to sell. And also we know it's the most powerful console Nintendo's ever made, so we're going to support it to the fucking moon. Thank you. To recap, yep, available June 5th. The hardware options available at launch. Well, it's Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a digital version of Mario Kart World. So I can get Switch 2 or the Switch 2 for digital version of Mario Kart World. That's all we have to share for today. No price. No price? Apparently not, no. No, apparently just not. No, apparently not. Apparently we don't know the price yet. No, apparently we don't know the price yet. That's interesting. Also, direct. Is there a link? Facebook, Nintendo Switch 2. Is the website live? Hang on. I want to, I'm just going to post on Blue. post real quick. I cannot spell today. Oops. I dream it like, oh my god. This just mad. It is crazy, isn't it? We'll go have a look and break down just a few trailers in a moment, but let me just check something. Is the website up? Eurogamer? No. Nintendo Switch 2 Experience London. Nintendo Switch 2 Direct? No. And there's a beat 'em ups video. That's beat 'em up stream. That does not help. That does not help. Check out the presentation. My Nintendo Store. Is the website not up? I'm on the American Nintendo website, which is a pain. Oh god, I'm on the Nintendo America website. Is it not? Is it not up yet? Close that, we don't need that. Is it not up yet? They said later today, but like, is the website not up yet? Nintendo Switch 2, official site. Oh bloody hell, here we go. Here we go. Releasing in 2025, there's the first look trailer, which we know of. There's that thing we know of. Stay tuned for a closer look, and then you can play it in... Right. So the trailer, the website has not updated since the last time. It's just this bog standard website. Okay. Well, there's nothing there. I just cannot spell today. It just doesn't feel real to me. Like, bruv, it does not feel real. Price revealed? What do you mean the price was revealed, Eurogamer? I didn't say a price. What do you want about? Pre-orders say a price. We'll be listening. £395. £395.99. Where did you see a price? Where have Eurogamer seen a price? Where have you found this? And you found that price, the Mario Kart World version, for $42.99. Where have you seen a price? Lads, sorry, lads, where have you seen a price? Where in the name of God's green earth have Eurogamer seen a price? I swear I didn't see a price. Have they made that up? I feel like, well, I didn't see a price. I definitely didn't see a price on it. I'll tell you that for free. I definitely didn't see a price. But Eurogamer, apparently they saw a price. I feel like that Switch 2 is a W. Matt says it's 5 years late. Where's the price though? Is it free? I mean, apparently Eurogamer's got a price. Rebecca didn't care for it, now she does. The Hyrule Warrior sequel. Project 007, this does not feel, like this to me doesn't feel right. Like this here doesn't feel right. Something about seeing Elden Ring on the Switch just feels wrong. Also, standard micro SD cards will not work. I don't know where Eurogamer's got the price from. Where have Eurogamer got the price from? Yep, no, we don't need to rewatch that, thank you. Thank you very much, lads, we don't need to rewatch that. Oh god, there's my own stream. Oh god, my own stream, hello. Why would I want to watch my own stream, lads? Why would I want to watch my own YouTube stream, lads? Switch to full reveal from Game Riot. Good for you, sir. Some Workshop Wonders. We don't care if you play Planet Coaster. We don't care. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to very quickly just sort of go over some of the things. Not all of it, but some of it. We're going to go over just, a few of the trailers and stuff in a moment, but I very quickly need a pee, so I'm going to go do that first. But I'm going to very quickly go over a few of the trailers before I inevitably leave and go to bed. Bed? Why was I bed? Before I inevitably leave and go back to work. Because there's something I have to work twice today. But oh my god, it's happening. Also, do you know what I find so funny? Is they haven't yet mentioned if Animal Crossing is going to 4K, but could you imagine? Could you fucking imagine if Animal Crossing comes out with 4K and get to a 4... oh my gosh. This entire direct has blown my bloody mind. Because you literally said, when we were talking about things we wanted to see from the Switch 2. And you know what was funny, Ian? Is you said before the stream went live what things we wanted, from the Switch 2 and what we wanted to see from it. You said 4K 120 FPS. And I literally said, don't be ridiculous. I literally said, don't be ridiculous. That's not going to happen. We're not going to get a 4K Switch that has 120 frames per second. And what do we get? 4K 120 FPS. Like, huh? Like, bruh. Like, bruh. Like, nay friggin' way. Like, nay friggin' way. Like, that is just nuts. That is nutty on a level, like, on a scale from nutty to nutty, that is Nutty McNuttyson. Like, literally, on a scale from 1 to nutty, that's nutty. On a scale from 1 to nutty, that's nutty. That is literally nutty. Like, on a scale from 1 to completely nuts, that is completely nuts. Anyway, I'm just going to take a quick fire break, and then we're going to come back and have a quick quick look over some of the stuff that was announced. We find interesting. Some of the stuff we find interesting, but I really need a piece. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to have a quick breakdown of some Switch 2 stuff before I get ready to go back to work. I'm back in a sec. Hello, we're back. Shall we do some reactions? Right. We won't do these in any order, we'll just kind of go. We'll go first off. Go for the overview trailer first off, why not?
Nintendo Switch 2 can adapt to suit your situation, however you like to play.
Pinch you, you're dreaming.
Use the dock to play on a bigger screen.
Pinch you, you're dreaming. I feel like I'm dreaming.
Console however you like using the stand, and share a controller with a friend. In handheld mode, play anywhere you go.
They didn't show off this trailer, did they? I don't remember this.
You can enjoy playing whenever and wherever you want. All together, anytime, anywhere. Let's take a look at some features of Nintendo Switch 2 and how it's improved from Nintendo Switch. At 7.9 inches,
No, it's the same.
a bigger built-in
Oh no, it's the same.
Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The console's thickness remains the same. With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch,
I don't remember seeing it already now. Yeah, I don't remember seeing the first bit. Probably because I was just so fanboying about Mario Kart World. This made me lose my shiz.
up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay and supported titles.
That made me lose my shiz.
The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR,
No, that didn't feel real, did it?
dark areas of the images.
No, I didn't feel real, did it?
The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the console. Detach the controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
Nintendo cooked. Nintendo did cook, didn't they?
The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater
Right, let's not beat around the bush here. Nintendo cooked.
held horizontally.
Like, absolutely fucking cooked.
The left and right sticks are now larger.
Like, they cooked.
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse, opening up even more ways to play compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse control, so you can also play certain games using two mice, like this. By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in
Like,
handheld and tabletop mode.
it did not. Like, this entire direct, for me,
It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat. It also
I mean, this, let's be honest, this game chat feature,
so your voice will come through clearly. Even if you don't have surround sound system,
a bit late, let's be honest.
immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you. Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this. In addition to the USB
Is website live? I don't know.
console, there's one on top as well.
I don't know.
For connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode. Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch, for storing your game downloads, save data, and more. Reading and writing data is also faster.
I mean, this also made me lose my shit. The 4K support.
To connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games. HDR also supported in TV mode.
What do we live in? I know, right? I know, right? Like, what world do we live in? We're in a world now where Nintendo's talking about 4K. Like, it's mad. They didn't say which games weren't compatible, but I do get the feeling like Nintendo Labo is one of those that won't be compatible. They didn't say which games would be and wouldn't be compatible, but I do get the feeling like Nintendo Labo is going to be one of those that's not compatible. "7 minutes long talking about Zelda and madness." Hang on, is the website up? From Software. 3D Donkey Kong platformer, Star Wars Outlaws is coming. Open April 9th. I don't know. I really don't know where Eurogamers got their prices from. I don't know where Eurogamers got their prices from. I really don't. I'm not entirely sure where Eurogamers got their prices from. But I will say this. £395 or £429 for a console that's running 4K 120 FPS is actually pretty cheap. Like, that's actually pretty cheap, because when the PlayStation 5 came out, that thing ran 4K 120 FPS, and that thing was like, what, 500-600 quid? That's pretty cheap. Well, it's cheap right now. Well, it's cheap right now until the scoundrels and the scumbags buy out all stock of the Switch 2 and then go to eBay and sell it for £1,000. Like, it's actually pretty cheap, considering what the PlayStation 5 launched at. Physical copy is 90 euro! Wait, what's 90 euro? Hang on, wait. Hang on, what's 90 euro, question? Can I flip that round? That person says 90 euro. I want to flip that round. Euro. £75.27. £75. I mean, that's a normal price for games these days, let's be honest. That's just normal price for games these days. It's a normal price for games, isn't it? Nintendo Switch 2. They were available to pre-order from next week. I don't think the website's live. No, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like the website's live because it is still just this. It's still just this. Although they have added an Nintendo Switch 2 experience in London. But I feel like this is just... This feels like it is just... No. There's nothing here that says... The website isn't live yet. No, the website's not live yet. As far as I know, the website is not live yet. Also, there's not a... My problem here. Yeah, this one I didn't understand. This one I didn't understand. Yeah, like this one here I did not get. Like, why am I being paid? Like, this is like Nintendo's version of Astro's Playroom. Tell me what the new Switch does. But it's not free. Like, it's not free. Like, I'm being charged for it. It's like, let's do what PlayStation did when the PlayStation 5 came out, and you know, make a thing telling you how the game console plays and stuff. But it's like Astro's Playroom, but it's not. Unlike Astro's Playroom, it's not bundled in. I'm giving Nintendo money for their welcome tour, which is clearly something that should be bundled in. Like, if you're just going to tell me how the Switch 2 works, I shouldn't be paying for that. That's not something you're paying for. It's like, this should be like a PlayStation 5 situation, where it just comes bundled by default with Astro's Playroom. Like, this is not something I should have to give you money for. This should just be bundled in. This should be like Astro's Playroom. Like, this for me, this for me here should be like Astro's Playroom, where it gets bundled in with the console itself. Like, that's what it should be. It should be getting bundled. Oops, my Switch Pro Controller fell on the floor. Astros. That is one of my only complaints, and my only gripe is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour should very much be like Astro's Playroom, and it should be bundled in for free. Out of the whole Direct, I feel like my only complaint is the fact that it's not Astro's Playroom and it's not bundled in with Astro's Playroom. Like, that's my only complaint. That is my only complaint. It's the fact that it's not like an Astro's Playroom situation where it's just bundled in for free with a console. You don't need, like, Astro's Playroom. You didn't need to click on Astro's Playroom if you didn't want to, but it was there. Like, it was there and you could look at it and you could go, oh, right, this is what the game does, you know. This is what my PlayStation 5 can do. Like, it was bundled in, told you this is what your PlayStation 5 can do, and yada yada yada. It should have been bundled. I don't know why it's not. I don't know why I've got to pay extra for it. This feels like it should have been like an Astro's Playroom situation. We should have bundled it in with a Switch, let's be real. But, yeah, that was my only complaint, really. That was really my only complaint. You were underwhelmed with most of today's announcements. I mean, I feel like they either include it with Switch Online if you've got Switch Online, or charge a very small price for it. If this comes out at the same price as 1-2 Switch, I will be infuriated. Because let's be real here, 1-2 Switch was not a £50 game. Nintendo charged you £50 for 1-2 Switch, but it was not a £50 game. I mean, this is just something I do not understand. Like, this is just something I don't understand. Nintendo has clearly worked on something, and they have made something which is literally just a tutorial guide on how the Switch 2 works. On how the Switch 2 works in all the different modes. But they're charging you for it. It's like, here's a tutorial guide on how to use your Nintendo Switch 2. But it costs you money. Like, let's be real here. The Astrobot developers, they got it right. They got it really well done. Astro's Playroom was bundled in for free with the PlayStation 5. Astro was then so dang popular, they made a game, called it Astrobot. And they charged you for that. But that was fine, because that was a game. That wasn't just something that was showing you how a thing worked. That wasn't just like saying, here's how the PlayStation 5 works, let's charge you for it. Nah, Astro's Playroom showing you how the PlayStation 5 worked was free. This was not free. This cost you real money. Yeah, I don't know. I've been recommended Del Boy finally becoming a millionaire. Interesting. Don't question it. Don't question it because, well, it's very good. Like, honestly, I feel like that was probably the only disappointment of the entire Direct. Everything else was just mad. And there were just things in there that I never thought I would see. Like there were just things in there I never thought I'd see. Like Elden Ring coming to the Switch 2. Like, bruv, like Elden Ring coming to the Switch 2 and Cyberpunk. Which, can I just say one thing right now ahead of time? I don't have a Steam Deck, I must admit. I don't own a Steam Deck. But the amount of people I've seen sit down and say that Cyberpunk does not run on a Steam Deck without lagging to ball aches. So, like, if Cyberpunk can run on a Nintendo Switch 2, then oh my god, I will be amazed. But like that entire Direct had me perplexed, and I was like, for 90% of that Direct, all the stuff they were going on about, when they kept revealing these games, I refused to believe it. And I have to say this as well. It is kind of interesting to me that 2K are going to bring back a WWE 2K game to the Switch. 2. Because they brought 1 to the Switch with 2K18, but it was the most god-awful shit known to mankind that 2K19, 2K20, 2K22, 2K23, 2K24 and 2K25 never came to the Switch. But I assume that from 2K26 onwards, it's going to be available on the Switch. Which is just mad. I mean, literally mad. Genuinely mad. Like, genuinely, that's mad. Absolute madness. Anyway, I am going to head off now, because some people need to go back to work. But yeah, oh my god, I'm excited. Oh my god, the Switch 2, I'm excited for it. Oh my god, the Switch 2 is absolute peak perfection. Oh my god, I'm excited. Oh my god, I love it. And yes, I will be pre-ordering it the day it comes out. And yes, I will be pre-ordering that Shiz the day it comes out. But for now, I'm going to head off because I need to get ready to go back to work. But I shall be back here tomorrow playing some Animal Crossing on the Switch 1. But for now, ta-ra everybody. Ta-ra. See you tomorrow. Oh my god, that Switch 2 Direct. Oh my god, that Switch 2 Direct was fucking incredible. Oh my god, that was the greatest thing I've ever seen. Oh my god. Oh my god, I loved it. Oh my god, I loved it. Oh my god, it was wonderful. Oh my god, it was crazy.
Scrolling through the screens, I see your fearless face. Building dream worlds, oh, we're lost in this place. Planet coaster highs and the thrill of the ride. Fortnite battles, you're our champion, our pride. Late nights in your stream, laughter in the air. We're living for moments nothing else can compare. Through every virtual fall, you rise above it all. Just a gamer with a heart answering the call. Oh, us, here we are, it's game over. But in our hearts, your legacy's a four-leaf clover. You took us on adventures, never felt alone. Now it's time to log off, but you'll always be our home. Fallout futures and simulators we adore. You kept us entertained forever, wanting more. Every laugh, every win, we're never letting go. Memories like pixels shining in a glow. From the first upload to the final play, made the world brighter, took our pain away. When the screen fades dark and the credits roll, your spirit's in every heart and we'll never lose control. Scrolling through our memories, we're playing all the feels. But the endings always break me, it's a cinematic reel. Thought I'd find my happy ending in this endless game. But without your love, it's just a glitch in the frame. Oh, us, here we are, it's game over. But in our hearts, your legacy's a four-leaf clover. You took us on adventures, never felt alone. Now it's time to log off, but you'll always be our home. Now it's time to log off, but you'll always be our home. So here's to you, I'll still will carry on your way. In every game we play, you'll be here to stay. Game over for now, but we're never really done. You've given us a story, and our hearts are still just one.
stay. Game over for now, but we're never really done. You've given us a story